Hello FutureMakers, welcome to TeacherPreneur. With languages, you are at home anywhere. And English being the universal language, imagine that if you know how to speak English, then the whole world can be your home. I receive a lot of comments saying, "Ma'am, I understand what you're saying, but it's very difficult for me to speak in English. It's very difficult for me to talk in English. How can I improve my spoken English? How can I learn English just like you?" And in today's video, I'm going to answer all of these comments. In today's video, we're going to discuss 10 tips on how you can improve your spoken English. Make sure you watch the whole video because the 10th tip is my favorite one. So without any further ado, let's get started. Tip number 1, read. Reading is very, very important. Read books, newspapers, magazines, whatever you feel is interesting to you. At first, you're not going to understand each and every word, but it's okay, yaar. Just take a dictionary, find the meaning of the word and try to use that word as much as possible. In today's world, you do not even need a dictionary. Take your cell phone, just go to the dictionary app, type the word and there you have the meaning. Write that meaning on that word so that you can have it as a reference for the next time and try to use that word as much as possible in your real life, and very soon you'll understand that that word has become a part of your vocabulary. In this way, you could have your own dictionary of words and that dictionary will be unique to you. Try this and I'm sure it'll help. Tip number 2 is to listen. Communication is a two-way process. You do not just have to be good at talking in English, you also have to be a good listener. Listening is active and hearing is passive. If you want to be great at spoken English, then you have to train yourself to be an active listener. Listen to whatever you like. It could be a podcast, a cricket commentary, some news. In fact, I would suggest that watch your YouTube videos that are in English language. At the start, you might not be very comfortable to watching things in English, but gradually you'll understand that you'll fall in love with the process. You have to give it some time and I'm sure this habit will change the way you speak English. Remember, the more you listen, the more you learn. The more you learn, the better you are at English. Tip number 3 is to observe. More than reading and listening, you have to observe and learn. You have to observe how native language speakers talk and speak in English. Sometimes their tone is very subtle. Sometimes they speak loudly. Sometimes they pronounce certain words very differently. Sometimes they continuously talk. Sometimes they take a pause while talking. So how is it that they are talking? What is it that is different to them? What's their style of talking? Only if you observe, you will be able to reciprocate it. In fact, when students take my online course of Phonics, that's TeacherPreneur, they tell me that because they understood the science of pronunciation, that is Phonics, their pronunciations have become much better after the course is done. So if you are also interested in enrolling yourself into TeacherPreneur, do visit our website www.teacherpreneur.in. Only if you observe, you'll be able to imitate them, and if you imitate them, many things in your life might change. Coming to tip number 4. Tip number 4 is to reciprocate your favorite personality. It could be a leader, it could be a favorite cartoon character, it could be anybody who's fluent in English. At the start, you have to just imitate them and just talk like them. The more you do this, over the course of time, you'll understand that words that seemed artificial to you might come naturally when you talk in English. So this will definitely improve your spoken language. Coming to point number 5. Point number 5 is to practice daily. If you want to become fluent in English, then you have to practice daily. Talk in front of the mirror and make yourself comfortable first. Once you think you have enough courage to talk to outside world, then go to a group of friends which is very close to you or just your family members. This will give you the initial confidence that you need to talk in English. And if you feel you are too conscious in front of them or they are judging you and hence you cannot talk in English to them, then go for something beyond that. Try the Duolingo app. It's totally free and I'm sure it will give you a good language speaking ability. I'll link the app in the description box below. Remember, whenever you're practicing to talk in English, it does not mean that you have to talk about an essay a day. But it could just be small sentences like the cat is jumping, the dog is running. These are small sentences but yet they make sense. So you could start small and then go bigger. Point number 6 is to overcome fear. I understand that starting में आपको बहुत डर लगेगा, but you have to overcome that and ditch लोग क्या कहेंगे. अगर लोग आपके बारे में क्या कहेंगे ये भी आप ही सोचेंगे तो लोग क्या सोचेंगे, उनके लिए भी तो थोड़ा काम छोड़ दो. Whenever you are trying something new, you only and only have to focus on yourself and your learning curve. आप कितना अच्छे से इसको पढ़ रहे हैं, आप कितनी तरक्की कर रहे हैं, क्या आप कल से आज बेहतर है, उतना काफी है. बाकी किसी चीज के बारे में सोचना जरूरी नहीं है. So just own your journey and take one step at a time, even if you are speaking broken English. Which brings me to point number 7. Point number 7 is that mistakes are always welcome. Who does not make mistakes? We all make mistakes, right? And it's okay to make mistakes, but it's not okay to not learn from them. Don't fear making mistakes. Every good speaker makes mistakes. इतने सारे YouTube वीडियोस बनाने के बाद आज भी मेरे से कुछ गलतियां हो जाती है इंग्लिश बोलते वक्त वीडियोस में, और आप में से कुछ लोग उसको पॉइंट भी करते हैं. It's okay. We all are humans. हम 100% परफेक्ट नहीं हो सकते. So it's okay to make mistakes. Don't fear making mistakes. Try talking in English. मिस्टेक्स के डर से अपने ग्रोथ को मत रोको. मिस्टेक्स करो और उनसे सीखो और आगे बढ़ते जाओ. Coming to tip number 8. Our tip number 8 is to think in English. If you have to be fluent in talking in English, you first have to think in English. Initially, I would suggest that take a topic and then think about 5 to 6 sentences that come to your mind in English about that topic and practice this daily, at least up to a month or so. If you are consciously doing that, subconsciously your mind will start thinking in English and picking words in English and then using it in your spoken language. So this will really make a difference. You could just start by my body, my father, my mother, जैसे हम बहुत बचपन में करते थे. उतने छोटे और उतने सिंपल टॉपिक्स भी चलेंगे. But it's important that you express yourself and think in English so that you will be able to fluently talk in English. Tip number 9 is to use phrases instead of sentences. It's always easier to say a small bunch of words rather than a complete sentence, right? So start small. It's all right. Phrases might sound complicated to you, but trust me, अगर आपको एक दो phrases भी आ गए और आप उसको इस्तेमाल करने लग गए तो लोगों को लगेगा कि आप एक expert हो. Simple phrases like early to bed, early to rise makes a man healthy, wealthy and wise. ऐसी चीजें यूज करने से लोगों को लगेगा कि आपका इंग्लिश सच में बहुत अच्छा है, और आप इस छोटे से एक्सपेरिमेंट को ट्राई करके देखिए, सच में बहुत काम आता है और आपको बहुत कॉन्फिडेंस देगा. एंड हियर वी आर एट द फाइनल एंड माय मोस्ट फेवरेट टिप. One thing that I would definitely like to mention is to enjoy the process. जर्नी का मजा लीजिए, मंजिल की तरफ मत देखिए. मंजिल तो एक ना एक दिन आपको मिल ही जाएगी, पर अगर आप जर्नी का मजा लेते हुए जाएंगे तो आपको मंजिल पे जाकर बहुत मजा आएगा. Trust me. The goal is not just to get there. The goal is to have fun in the process. जब भी आप इंग्लिश सीख रहे हैं, उसका मजा लीजिए. गलतियां कीजिए, गलतियों से सीखिए, लोगों को आप पर हंसने दीजिए, लोगों को ताने मारने दीजिए, फिर भी आप अपनी मंजिल की ओर बढ़ते जाइए. ट्रस्ट मी, एक दिन जब आपको इंग्लिश अच्छे से आ जाएगी तब वही सारे लोग आपको पूछ जाएंगे, ये तूने इंग्लिश कहाँ से सीखी, आजकल तो इतनी इंग्लिश अच्छी कैसे बोल लेता है. तब आप उनको बोलेगा कि टीचरप्रेन्योर को सब्सक्राइब करें. सो दैट्स इट फॉर टुडेज वीडियो. थैंक यू फॉर वाचिंग द होल वीडियो. If you like the tips that I shared with you in this video, do hit the like button. Comment and tell us what other topics should we make videos on so that it's easier for you to talk in English. Share this video with your teacher friends and family who need to learn English or be more confident with English language. And of course, subscribe to TeacherPreneur for more such videos. See you soon.